So I took my phone, I called her. Lady, where are you? She said she's in so place. No, her friend's house. I said, well, you are not in your friend's house. You are in so hotel, in room so and so. This was the cloth you wore there. The name of the young man that had just defied you, this is his name. She said, what? I said, leave there now. So she left. I came home, she will cry and cry and say, sorry. So after about 2 years, I got fed up. So one day I told her, you can't stay with me again. So I drove her from my house. While she packed her things and was going, I had entered my room. And as I entered the room, the Holy One of Israel echoed from the wall. And I heard, he said, no, the girl is a class for you. And I said, what kind of class? He said, even you, it is not her, it is you I want to change. I want to bring you to a point where you will understand the heart of the owner of the heavens and the earth. How that men are stubborn and his love for men is unbroken. Call her back now. She's your cross. I ran back after her. I pleaded with her, come back home. And my wife looked at me and said, are you mad? Oh, there is something between you and this guy you are not telling me. I said, even me, I don't know. So one day I laid before God, I was crying. I said, I'm tired. She will do it again, teaching upon teaching. She will do it again. What is happening? And God said to me, prepare yourself, I want to talk to you. And if God said, prepare, I want to talk to you. Fear used to grip my heart because such were the languages he used for Job. Say, sit like a man, I want us to talk. So I canceled meeting and I was waiting for the Lord. I waited for 4 days, he didn't show up. On the 5th day, Adonai walked into the room where I was and he said to me, if I had got angry like you over the songs of men, I would have wiped everybody out. I will want to create an allowance in your heart because worse than her will come. Sir, until I passed that test, the girl did not change. As soon as I created allowance and accepted her like every other person and started treating her like every other person, I could look at some of my ladies and say, all right, by tomorrow morning, the Lord is saying we are going to be praying for 30 minutes. You will take the lead. I never include her in any spiritual exercise. And God was mad at me. But as soon as I brought her into the family and gave her her privileges like every other person, one day, very early in the morning by 4 a.m., I walked into my sitting room and she was lying down and said, oh dear God, not again. That was how her life changed. So I now realize that she was a classroom. There are people you have rejected that are not as bad as you. You are the reason why they have not changed. So God did not drive them away because he wanted to test Israel. Sir, your wife is not a winch. She's a class. How do we migrate from becoming children? We migrate by attending the school of God. Have you seen that your husband is patient with every woman except you? When you are in church, women, you say, no, she's not a woman. If your husband is counseling women today, you are hungry for it. Say, is this my husband? Except only you. He's only in your own place. He's not a patient person. He does not tolerate anything at all about you. Madam, it's your class. Koinonia Sola. If you don't pass your class, you will not see the money you are praying for. Just pass class, pass class, pass. He left those nations. He left those nations. How many of us pastors here, you have stubborn members? Very stubborn, sir. One day I said to God, I said, this brother is too carnal. And the Holy One of Israel said to me, yes, make him the leader of the carnal brethren. So that day I came to the pulpit, I said, all of you who are carnal here, all of you who are carnal here, bro, Ezekiel is your leader. He's your leader. I go Sila. We went somewhere to preach in a village. They set everything. They allowed us, we did our publicity. When it was time for crusade, suddenly the boys in the community came that they want to beat me up. And they wanted to beat. I am begging. My young man, suddenly, from nowhere, he came and he said, let's do this. I said, excuse me, sir. Is Jesus inside you? Then he looked at me and said, Daddy, forget that thing. Forget that thing. Sometimes, among the disciples, someone need to carry sword. Huh? That was how he was. And the guy did not change until I changed. It was that class that God used to teach me that not all the time a pastor laughs. That there are places you come, you will tell them, Kai! I said, I don't understand, Lord. He said, then watch this guy. So I made him the leader of the carnal brethren. It was from him I learned how to carry koboko. When I have graduated from that class, he now changed. So one day, they have sent some assassins to kill me.